walk. So squabble up. So guys, while on a train, I kind of went ahead and documented some of my scattered thoughts. So into a more solidified solution, just to kind of help you guys better understand what we're whipping out next. So, but today is a morning walk. I figured I'd just you real quick with me on a go. So I'm in a city now. The weather is not the most comfortable, but it's what it is, guys. So check this out. This is what I was whipping out. So as you guys know, there's a couple of new kind of tools that came out of there, like Sora 2. I don't know if you guys been using it, but it's kind of crazy what you could do with it. Like very good videos that you could that allow you to promote your brand. So if you are kind of trying to figure out a way for how to promote your brand and haven't used Sora yet, definitely take a look. Sora is one of those models that one of those tools by OpenAI just that makes it super easy for you to let your brand stand out. So that's kind of the best way I could describe it. So this is what I've been whipping out, guys. So squabble up. And let me take you for a quick morning walk. And as I'm walking, I'm gonna kind of describe some of our latest Freedom Fusion automations that we're working on. So the next one is, so we whipped out Sora 2 Watermark Spicer. So what this thing does, it allows you to kind of remove the watermark without necessarily removing it. So how should I say this? It allows you to overlay your watermark with your brand context. So let's say you have a luxury pet brand and you're trying to promote it, and let's say you already have an offer, you have a bunch of kind of like a digital power bundle that you're offering to people, you have call to action, you have all those things, right? So the cool part about it, guys, is you could use this kind of a pre-created template to pretty much kind of overlay on top of watermark your brand context. I hope that makes sense, guys. I know some of you are probably gonna be like, man, I'm totally lost, I don't know what's going on. So yeah, guys, I figured I'd just take you with me for a quick walk and describe a little bit some of our latest Freedom Fusion automations that we're whipping out. So guys, as you know, when you launch your brand, your luxury pet brand, you have many different phases when you start building the brand. And of course, guys, building the brand is like, it's full of surprises. So every day there's something different. But when you build it, you basically have to kind of ask yourself, how do I get in front of my customers? How do I sell them something that is going to be different from my competitors? Those are the typical questions you ask. And of course, guys, to solve that problem, what we did is we started whipping out some of those automations that are absolutely insane. One of our latest ones is Sora 2 Watermark Spicer. This one allows you to, instead of removing watermark, what it does, it allows you to spice it up with your own brand context. And hello guys. Thank you for joining and allocating a little bit of your time. I figured I'd just squabble up together with you guys and we hit the ground running. We're gonna try to cross the street over here together without me getting run over. So yeah, guys. So anyway, while I was on the train, I figured I kind of document all of my scattered thoughts together. Although, this is what I use the train for when I commute. I kind of whip out the PowerPoint presentation and document pretty much all of our solutions, products, and services. And the Sora 2 Watermark Spicer is pretty insane. The reason why is because a lot of people want to remove that watermark, but it's against OpenAI rules. So if you use it, you could get dinged down the road. So instead of replacing the watermark, what we did is we spiced it up with our own brand. And then we whipped out a quick automation that just makes it possible for you to do the same. And the way it works is, if you're building luxury pet brand, it's going to be relatively easy for you to hide those watermarks with bunch of kind of how should I say that? Bunch of objects, bunch of little stickers, bunch of call to actions, bunch of whatever it is that you're offering. Like in our particular case, obviously we have a community, we have a digital power bundle, and obviously we have call to action. And obviously there's no matter what kind of business you are, you're gonna have a call to action. You're gonna have like your own power bundle, digital power bundle that you're offering, your own community. So no matter what, you're gonna have those elements. So we thought about it and we're like, you know what? Why not pre-create certain templates that are already like that you could just reuse multiple times and hide the watermarks with your brand on top, but at the same time spice up your brand, like your actual video, Sora 2 video. So I thought about it. I looked online. I was like, man, there is no easy way of doing it other than just like using APIs and all that stuff. I didn't really want to use any APIs. Instead, what we did is we whipped out a way for how to like replace those watermarks with just a regular CapCut template that's already pre-created. So the best way I could describe this, guys, is you turn on the phone and the phone just be like, "Hi, go ahead and like it just walks you through the whole process. It guides you and it says, yo sis, squabble up. We got a lot to cover. Let's go ahead and create like a Sora 2 video." And then you create a Sora 2 video and then it'll be like, I replace it with a template that will hide marks, but also include like not necessarily hide it, but just hover it over on top your brand context. And then the cool part about it, you just run with it. You click, hit next. I bet. And next thing you know, you got a fire looking video. And yeah, and I mean, that's pretty dope, guys. I thought about it. I was like, why bother removing something and going against the terms and conditions when you can instead still follow terms and conditions, but include your brand on top. So that's kind of that's where the idea came from. It's pretty dope, guys. And oh my God, there's so much traffic, so much noise. But yeah, I don't know. Today is going to be one of those interesting days, guys. Interesting days. And thanks for squabbling up together and jumping into this beautiful, beautiful morning. Okay, I don't want to say super beautiful because of the weather, but every morning is beautiful. So every morning is beautiful. Now, it can be a little loud, guys, a little loud, but this is where I'm at right now. So squabble up. And yeah, guys, take a look at some of the some of the videos that I whipped out yesterday for you guys, this week. You could kind of better understand how all of those solutions come together. And guys, like once you start building one solution, you're gonna be in a situation where you're gonna be like, damn, I'm building this solution, but you know, like sure, I could hide the watermarks, sure, I could do that, but what can I do more to help like my luxury pet brand grow more? So I thought about it. I was like, why not just whip out a Sora 2 prompter, like an integrated app that is part of the Freedom Fusion automations that makes it easy for you to come up with a consistent prompt that just makes it a really simple to generate kind of combination videos, because there's only 10 seconds limit on a Sora 2 videos. So I thought about it. I was like, I think I could construct a Freedom Fusion automation that makes it possible to like build a fire looking prompt that just stays consistent, and you keep reusing it multiple times over and over, but for your brand, and not necessarily where you have to like overthink too much what that is, what the prompt gotta be, but rather getting kind of all of those marketing angles directly injected into your iPhone. So this way, the entire process of removing watermarks, entire process of creating a Sora 2 video and combination of different Sora 2 videos is streamlined. Now, keep something in mind, guys. How should I say that? When you're building your luxury pet brand, there's going to be multiple hooks, multiple bodies that you're going to be injecting inside of the video, and you need to be variating them based on the trends, based on many different psychology tricks, based on so many different things. So I thought about that too, like how can we solve that problem for you as well? And I figured out a way, like a tech stack, to do that, to pretty much just prescribe you the marketing angles based on your brand and your product that you're trying to promote. You get those marketing angles directly infused into your iPhone, and then you just whip out a bunch of those Sora 2 videos directly on your iPhone for whatever the product that you're promoting, and you're good to go. That will accelerate your brand building activities once you have the consistent prompt, once you have the watermark overlaid and spiced up with your buy link. And of course, you guys already know some of our other Food Infusion automations like Buy Spice Social Blaster, which allows you kind of spice up your buy link and make it pop. So our latest Food Infusion automations right on top of that. So in simple words, the way you use them in specific workflows, not just like isolated workflows where you kind of just run one automation and then forget what to do next. No, instead you run them in a fully blown workflows that help you build your luxury pet brand. Now, a couple of things, guys, to remember when you start building it, right? Take a look at my channel. You're gonna see how to build it. And oh my God, it's so loud. Why is it so loud? Too loud. All right, I could talk now. I could talk now. So squabble up, guys. So check this out. So what I did is, I know it's a bit difficult for you guys to understand what I'm talking about on a go. And in fact, it's going to be almost impossible to understand all of those high cardinality heterogeneous complexities. So what I did is I compiled them in a nice, beautiful PowerPoint. And of course, guys, if you want to see what that PowerPoint looks like, jump into some of my workshops so this way you get a little understanding. Now, here's the cool part about building all of those automations, guys. When I build them, I look at 3 phases: pre-launch, launch, and post-launch of your luxury pet brand. And when I'm building those automations, guys, when I'm designing them, when I'm engineering them, I'm aware of all of those 3 phases and all of those problems that exist in building your luxury pet brand. Now, once you have that understanding, guys, for any kind of business, like what your life cycle is, you could create innovative products, guys. You could create like insane products, guys. So what we're whipping out right now is AI avatar assisted guidance. So in simple words, instead of kind of having a bunch of shortcuts that are pre-created with a bunch of instructions for you to follow, what we do, we take the centralized approach, where we centralize everything in a containerized based environment, like on Google, of course, guys. You got to use Google or some sort of centralized tech stack to make sure that you have full control of your luxury pet brand. And of course, to do that, you could, the idea here is, guys, you really want to be injecting you want to be injecting your marketing angles directly into your iPhone from a central location. So you really want to be, how should I say it? You really want to be kind of on a centralized realm where you could discover those marketing angles, have some heavy duty automations running on a back end, and then coming back to you on your iPhone and telling you what to do and interfacing with you directly, providing that immersive experience. Now, some of you will say, well, I don't get it. I don't understand how to do this. Imagine a little AI avatar just talking to you guys in real time. And in fact, you guys already probably seen Google Live, Google API Live. Google Live API. It came out. It has almost like almost pretty much real-time communication kind of a latency speed. So you could literally communicate directly with AI bot almost as if you're talking to a person, pretty much at the same latency versus other bots that are you kind of see that are pausing and not really like providing that true immersive experience. But with Gemini Live API, you could get that experience, guys. You could get that immersive experience. But and in fact, that's probably, I was thinking about replacing entire concept of communication from like using WhatsApp or any of those traditional apps, and just replacing it directly with how should I say it? Just replacing it with something unique, like Gemini Live API. So, I don't know, you guys probably lost by this point. Take a look at my previous workshops. It's gonna make sense. And I think, man, I don't know what's going on with my shoes. I gotta get new shoes. I'm definitely gonna need to get new shoes. I'm getting cooked with those shoes, guys. I'm getting so cooked with those shoes. Luckily, I got an extra pair. In my in my bag, my book bag. And I don't know, maybe I'll use that. It's like I knew something's gonna be, and you know what? I just bought 3 pairs of shoes. 3 pairs of shoes. I just bought them in Macy's, and I'm like, damn, man. Next time, like, I'm probably just gonna return this pair, get another one, maybe bigger size, maybe a size 10 or something. So, yeah, guys, whatever you do, when you buy shoes, always keep the receipts, just in case you realize that it didn't work out for you. So that's what's up. Anyway, guys, look, definitely don't stress yourself out when you're building your luxury pet brand. Don't stress yourself out. There's going to be many different things that exist in your life cycle. The way you want to iterate through this life cycle is always remember that whatever it is you're building, it has phases: pre-launch, launch, post-launch. Focus on those phases, okay, guys? Some of you will say, well, I don't know how to build a luxury pet brand. Well, guys, it's not hard, but the process of starting is hard. Like, building it is easy. Building your luxury pet brand is easy, but starting it is hard. Like, start it, because the thing is, in the beginning, you don't know, your brain doesn't really understand like about all those phases and how to attract leads, how to get all those bougie boss moms to buy products from you. It's kind of missing. All of those elements are missing in the beginning. So what you really want to do, guys, is build the brand based on like your energy levels. So if you feel like this is not for you, if you feel like you can't make any sales, if you feel like you don't have any innovative products, if you feel like you can't find any viral products to sell on TikTok Shop, what you do instead, you dive into like another industry, parallel industry, that helps you develop some of those skills until you do develop some of those thread stacking skills and TikTok sniping skills, up stacking skills, and then jump into luxury pet brand industry. So you could do it this way if you're really struggling to kind of discover those angles. And of course, guys, it's going to be so hard to discover them if you don't have anybody to guide you. If you don't have anyone to guide you, it's going to be like you struggling every single day, guys. So we do have a bunch of folks in my community that can guide you. We have a free TikTok Shop dropshipping one-on-one community. And of course, guys, jump into that community. So this way you could build your luxury pet brand fairly quickly and start promoting products on TikTok Shop, get other people to sell it for you, get a bunch of UGC creators to sell those products. But what you do is you just take vacation, you relax, you enjoy. You're probably going to be making like $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 per month as soon as you go through my program. So typically when moms started out building their luxury pet brand, they don't understand how to like consistently build different differentiation points for their products. In simple words, they're not so well versed with AI or digital faceless marketing or many elements that involved around building your luxury pet brand. So what we do is we try to automate this whole process as much as possible and streamline all of those processes. And oh my God, those shoes are so uncomfortable, guys. Remind me never to get those shoes. Remind me never to get those shoes. I may just like stop right here in the middle of the road and just put my other pair of shoes maybe. And I was supposed to go to the sauna today, relax. Probably instead I need to probably start focusing on thinking about returning those shoes. I don't want to make it dirty. I want kind of I guess I need to, I don't know. I don't really want to make it dirty because I'm probably going to return them today. So, yeah guys, that's what happens when you buy 3 pairs of shoes and you get like 2 of them the wrong size. The third one you get the right size. That's how you figured out your size. I always thought I was 9.5, but apparently, I guess not, I'm 10. So I guess I'm 10, not 9.5, guys. So if you ever struggle with figuring out your size, if you're gonna get like lower size, walk with them, but keep the boxes and return them the next chance you get. Otherwise you're gonna look like me, walking on one leg. So I'm gonna stop over here. All right. Anyway, guys, I'm probably gonna head out. It's super rainy. I should have got umbrella. Lesson learned for me. No umbrella today for me. I got sort of like a nice, I don't know, jacket that is sort of waterproof. That's cool. But I didn't get umbrella, so I'm probably gonna be cooked, guys. Man, what is wrong with the weather? I gotta go back to Florida. I gotta go back to Florida, guys. The shiny state, sunshine. It's probably gonna be, a couple of weeks for me there. Maybe like 4 weeks I'll spend in Florida or something. So maybe more. Who knows? Maybe 5 weeks. But yeah, the situation is not looking pretty, guys. When it's when it's not shiny, when the sun is not shining, and it's a gloomy day like this, the situation looks not so good. Well, soon I'm gonna arrive to the office. I'm probably gonna need to figure out some of those complex issues that I'm running into, and yeah, and then afterwards, guys, I'm gonna try to construct some of those Freedom Fusion automations. Anyway, that's it for now.